I feel connected, as though for once we all have something in common, our experience of God. It doesn't occur to me that some of them might not be praying. I pray all the time. I ask God to make my mother happy, to stop the fighting between my parents, to make the world peaceful so my father won't have to build a bomb shelter in the backyard, which he refuses to do anyway. I pray that whatever is causing my brother to have fits isn't contagious because I don't want to catch it. Then I ask God to forgive me for my selfishness. Those are my daily morning and evening and home prayers. I create many others throughout the day, including the tunnel prayer, which I repeat as we enter the Queens Midtown Tunnel on the way to my jobs. I inspect the clean white tiles that line the ceilings and the walls, waiting until I find a crack or discolored tile. Then it starts. I hold my breath and close my eyes tightly, fervently reciting the Lord's Prayer. When I'm done, I exhale and inhale deeply before I repeat it. I pray for deliverance, hoping that every tile will remain intact and there will be no leaks, and that every car will enter and exit safely. It's a long tunnel. By the time we reach the end, my faith has been renewed and a prayer of gratitude begins, thanking God I promise to love my family, including my brother, difficult though he is, and I ask for forgiveness for thinking he's bad. My mother usually talks to me as we drive, and I sometimes open my eyes in the middle of my ritual, pretending to listen. Then I return to my prayers. She never guessed that I'm doing, and I never tell her. So, there's a space. I sit in the chapel with my class, my eyes closed, enjoying the silence. Suddenly I hear a frightening and familiar sound from the back of the auditorium. I'm in one of the front rows because my 4th grade class has patience and can wait quietly for the younger students to file in. It's a sound I hear in some of my nightmares, a wild scream that reminds me of an animal impaled in a hunter's trap. It goes right through me. I can't believe it. On his first day of nursery school, my brother enters the chapel screeching. No other child does this. Between breaths, he blurts out words that nobody understands except me. I want my sister. I want my sister. I want my sister. I'm stone silent. Nobody even knows I have a brother. I never mention him to anyone, child or adult. I'm afraid they might ask me questions I can't answer. I can't say anything nice about him, so I don't say anything at all. Now this. I'm sure everybody is turning around to get a glimpse of him. My eyes are closed tightly, my head between my hands. I know I could calm him if I went back there, but I don't. I want to shrink into my seat, not get up or show that I'm connected to him. Please, God, forgive me, I pray. I hate him for embarrassing me. Suddenly there's a commotion of murmuring, and I open my eyes. I see him running down the center aisle towards the pulpit. The minister stands silently looking angry. The teacher grabs Dennis, but he swings around and bites her firmly in the hand in front of the whole school. Biting isn't new to him. He has even bitten my dog 3 times. But this is a teacher. This is in public. She pulls her hand away, shaking it. I know it hurts, but I stay seated, hoping he doesn't see me. Thank God he runs the other way. 3 teachers chase him. He has that crooked smile on his face. He loves it. He doesn't even know he's going to be in trouble, the fool. Finally, on the other end of the chapel, they catch him, and he is led out of the auditorium, still screeching. Grateful that he didn't see me, I pray twice as hard, admitting my selfishness and asking for forgiveness. I know I should have gone to him and helped the teachers. One of them got hurt because of me. I should have taken care of my brother. I'm a coward, like the disciples after Jesus' death, when they denied that they were his followers. I betrayed my brother. But no matter how much I pretend to care, I can't love him. It's not the first time, but it's the first time I prayed deeply that my brother will die, or just get out of the house. I hope this incident in God's chapel convinces my parents that he's not normal, that they have to do something besides fight with each other. Nobody says anything, no child utters a sound. Then suddenly the minister's voice returns to me, returns me from my grief-stricken prayer back to the service. He explains that the benedictions, a short blessing that is offered to the congregation when the service is over and the minister is about to leave. He makes the sign of the cross in the air and recites the words, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I doubt my brother will ever get that blessing because he was escorted from the chapel and he'll probably never be allowed in, and it's my fault.